5 basic steps to setting up a company in UAE. Setting up a company in Dubai is straightforward and it's becoming increasingly attractive among investors. The famous tax and lifestyle benefits are good reasons to invest in the UAE. But before getting into it, I'm a career coach for job seekers and investors who wants to work and invest in Dubai. I'm affiliated with many business consultants and I can help you in setting up your company in Dubai. For that, you can email me on erumzeeshan@gmail.com so that we can discuss things further. Now let's talk about the topic. How can you launch a new business in Dubai or anywhere in the UAE? The process breaks down into 5 basic steps. Number 1, choose your business activity, meaning to choose your business nature, which industry you want to invest in. There are various business sectors successfully running in the UAE. Many free zones specialize in certain different sectors, for instance, a media or healthcare. However, there are more activities available if set up as a mainland business. The type and license required will also affect the cost of setting up your business, but you can register multiple activities under one license in Dubai. So how can you decide which industry to choose? Well, I help my clients to decide what is more profitable business idea, keeping in mind the present situation of the country, profit margins and all. There are several sectors and zones in UAE. Choose the correct location and consider locations with regard to international transport links, especially if you are investing in a business like import-export and the other type of businesses in the area. Here I will share a quick tip. It is better to choose a location for your company that is near to others in the same sector. The next step is register your business name. It sounds very easy, but UAE has some strict conventions in naming and you must be aware of this before you decide yours. Make sure you know what they are and choose a name that matches to it. There is high competition in all sectors relating to business. Therefore, choosing a name for your company is quite challenging. The name should be accurate by following all the rules. It might take time and effort in checking your proposed name, but I can help you in that too. And that's how you can save the time and effort. Using offensive language is forbidden in naming. Any names that refer to or include religious or political groups are strictly forbidden. If you choose to name your business after a person, there are also some rules that to follow. The selected person must be a partner or owner of the company and their full name must be used in naming. It is restricted to use initials or abbreviations in setting a company's name. Number 3, complete the paperwork. When you come to register your company in Dubai, there are some criteria for registration. You must complete an application to register your chosen company name and activity along with copies of shareholder passports. Each zone has their own requirements. That's why procedure and requirements vary between the zones you are choosing. Some free zones will require additional documentations like a business plan. In case you already have a local sponsor, a no objection certificate NOC is required to ensure that you are allowed to set up another business in Dubai. Whereas mainland companies required certain capital which must be mentioned in MOA, Memorandum of Association. After this, you need to submit your papers. For that, you must contact the Department of Economic Development of your chosen Emirates to register your business activity and trade name. You can find links in description. I'll share that for you. All these procedures take time and efforts, and the paperwork can be a little bit tricky. You can make it easier with the help of business setup advisor. If you need one, please email me on this email address. After this entire process, you will be issued with your company license once your application has been processed, and you will be notified that your documents are ready to be collected. The next step is open your business bank account. A bank account is a mandatory thing to be done before starting a business in the UAE. You can choose any bank and there is a wide selection of banks including Emirates NBD, Noor Bank, Emirates Islamic Bank, Ras Al Khaimah Bank and Ajman Bank and many more. Now, which one best suits you depend on your requirements and your business type. Let me give you a quick idea about how to open a UAE business bank account. It usually takes 2 to 4 weeks because the bank will want to know your primary business areas, volume of currency and total deposits, revenue levels, and your main customers and suppliers. If all these are accurate, you will be able to open a bank account within the mentioned time. Once your paperwork has been returned from the government, you will have all the documentation you need to approach the bank of your choice. Now the final step is arrange your visas. You, your employees and their dependents. There is no limit to the number of visas a mainland company can apply for. But for free zone companies, there are some restrictions. and procedures, which changes from free zone to another. The application process has 4 simple stages: entry permit, visa status change, medical test, and Emirates ID registration and visa stamping. After you have completed these 5 steps, you will be ready to start your business. A reputable business setup expert can make all these steps easier for you, and for that you can contact me on my email address erumzeeshanmaimun@gmail.com. Watch this video to get the ideas about businesses that are running successfully in the UAE.